So you and I are the exact same age.
Yeah. We're 25.
That's right.
Yeah.
And as I think about a milestone that's not too far away for both of us.
26.
That's right. 26. I think about like, oh my gosh, like that seems like a big number. Do you think about that?
You know, I never, ever, ever thought about age at all until it was brought to my attention.
They actually brought it to your attention?
Well, I mean, social media brought it to my attention because nobody ever told me like, oh, you're 38, you're old now or anything like that. No, it was never a conversation. I was hired when I was like 36, turning 37. You know what I mean? So they already knew what they were getting.
You look great.
Oh my God, thank you. I know. So the age thing, and also, like I said before, all these women who had been hired and had done all these wonderful things, you know, being accepted for their talent and not just a number on a page. Because if a man was 36 or 37 or 38, no one would say anything. Let's be honest here. Unfortunately, that is just the world that we live in. And so people started kind of picking on me again on Twitter about my age, and I was just like, I've never thought about my age. I don't know what 38 is supposed to feel like. I don't even know what 38 is supposed to look like. I'm just me. And I am able to do my job better than, you know, a 25-year-old. I have 12 years of experience. You know, I think it's Bret Hart that said it takes 10 years of experience to become a main eventer.
That makes sense.
I'm a main eventer. But you know what I mean? I think it's Bret Hart. John gave me that quote. So.
I like that. Well, that kind of sounds like the Malcolm Gladwell 10,000 hours
100%.
thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was never ever brought to my... It was never something I thought about because I'm just me and I just live my life. And as long as I know that I'm doing my job really great and I still have passion for my job every single day, I still love the arts and creating magic and creating moments for the fans and all these wonderful things and traveling and all the woes that come along with, you know, the professional wrestling business.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. And everybody at the PC thought I was 28.
Then you're 28.
And I just
That's
was
all that
like,
matters.
there were some girls, I'm not going to call them out, but there were some girls that would come up to me all the time and talk to me about like a song that was playing. And like, remember like 5 years ago, like when in high school, this song was popular? And I was just like, yeah. Yeah. Like it never came up. No one said anything. And then like, so when it was like all of a sudden, like, you know, with the weird rumors that came out about what 2.0 was going to be and all this kind of stuff, all of a sudden my age was to the internet an issue. And I was like, you guys didn't even know how old I was.
Well, perception's reality, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't even really think about it. I live my life every day the same way I would if I was, you know, 25, but just with more responsibilities.
I'm the same. And
like, what does that even mean?
Well,
like,
I think it's that the only reason I asked this is because when we were kids, I remember my parents being
our
this
age. Yeah.
I remember going to my dad's surprise 40th birthday party.
I remember going to my dad's 40th birthday too.
And there was a cake with a hill on it. And it was like, you're over the hill. And I'm like, what's that mean?
Yeah.
And he's trying to explain to me that like, oh, that means I'm old. I'm like, you're not old.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, 8 at the time or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like now as I approach that, I'm like, there's nothing I can't do at 38 that I couldn't do at 28 or 18.
Yes, I actually like. I think that if I had gotten into wrestling, like as a 20-year-old or something, like I don't think I was mentally prepared for that business. You know what I mean? I think that starting later, like I started when I was 26, so starting at 26 years old, I was just mentally more prepared, and you know, this is a really hard business to be in, and
oh yeah,
I just know that I just don't think I would have been able to handle it at that age, and I feel like I am probably a better person, a better wrestler. I'm just more responsible with what I do and everything compared to having, say, I got signed when I was 20 years old. So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think that there's anything negative with being my age. I feel like I said. Like I'm 25. I don't even know what 38 is supposed to look like. I certainly don't look like a lot of 38-year-olds.
Yeah,
neither do you. You're like a baby face over here.
You and John, you know, like.
Well, John is Benjamin Button. Okay, he's aging backwards.
It's unbelievable. Jeez.